And we're live. Grand Rising. Hey, everybody.
Deuces.
Deuces. How y'all doing?
Good.
It's a good day.
Yes, ma'am.
Some of us are in Chicago. Some of us are not. Where is everybody this morning? Where you at, D?
I am in Phoenix, in Arizona.
Where it's what, 139 degrees?
I know, right? Let's see. Usually, well, actually, it's not too bad. It's 97 this morning, so but it's going to get up to 108. That's our temperature today.
Ooh.
Well, we're probably there now with the humidity.
Yeah, it's rough.
Humidity that's sticking our tail.
Yeah, that's the difference. You know, when I'm in Chicago and it's hot like that, actually sometimes it seems hotter there than here because of that humidity. It's horrible.
You got that dry heat, baby.
Yeah, they tell me, oh, it's a dry heat. So, and I'm like, yeah, but when it gets to be 115, I don't care how dry it is.
Okay. Hot is hot.
You got a swimming pool in your yard?
No, I don't. Because I moved to a place where I don't have a pool, but I know a couple people that's got pools, so I go to theirs.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Have a pool.
You need to be in somebody's pool today.
Yeah.
But you know, when it's so hot, you can't even get in because the water's hot. You know, you gotta wait.
Yeah, it is. That's right.
If it's 100 and something degrees, the water's 100 and something degrees, so you can't even get in the pool sometimes when it's hot like that.
Man, you'd be like a lobster in there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I must be the only one that likes warm water because I like warm pools. I'm sorry, I do.
I know.
Well, you'll be glad to know for those who like pools and those who don't like hot weather, today's a good day to be inside and turn on the air. So thank you so much for joining us here today on the August this is August, right? Yeah, August 28th. Is it the 28th? Yeah, August 28th. It's so hot I can't think straight. Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest. Welcome. Thank you if you're joining us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/HLN TV show. And please don't ask me why Facebook did this to me. They put my name, I guess because I registered it. It used to be facebook.com/HLN TV show. Now it's HLN TV show /Zelda. Don't ask me why. Anyway,
oh my
so that's where you can vote it today. And I guess I got to find some of our interns to figure out how to get my name off of the end of that and just have it HLN TV show.
And they can vote here in the YouTube comments.
Yes, they can vote in the YouTube comments. Higher Learning TV show. So who do we have today, Falaki?
We're crisscrossing the world again today.
Okay, we're crisscrossing. But first of all, you need to introduce yourself, Falaki, and then the other judges will introduce themselves.
Sounds good. It is wonderful to be with you. My name is Falaki Kehinde. I am an actress, a songwriter, a film and television producer.
Child prodigy.
So I'm such the right person to help find talent from every part of the globe. And as usual, you're in for a treat. This nice, short, and sweet. Our last one for the summer. Good to see you.
And today we have with us, also joining us, would be the Airmen from back in the day. All
yes, ma'am.
Chicago. So many of them we can't even name them all. Just
yeah, I have flown into many stations here and been fortunate enough to you remember back in the old school when we were being taught radio. I mean, one of the things that they taught us or told us during the teachings was that there is no way you're going to be able to get a job in Chicago and start. You're going to have to go down south and work your way back to this area. Then I said, not happening.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Not happening. Yes. I took my talents straight to the University of Chicago because on weekends they had radio stations that broadcasted in the surrounding area close to the university. And I found out that they had freebie or they had non-students could come in on weekends and do shows Saturdays and Sundays. So I walked in professionally and took them audition tape and what have you. And just because of that, they said, you're on. So I stayed there maybe like a year and a half, wasn't that long, before I decided to take my first tape to Gary, Indiana. And that guy hired me on the spot because he said I wasn't a GCI or a V103 sound alike.
Oh.
I said, wow. And from there, man, they put me into talk radio, which I hated, but talk radio helped you develop your talking skills, you know, because you had to talk with no music, you had to talk dry. And that is really, really hard to do when you're doing a talk show. Yeah. Nothing going on but you and talk radio. Oh my God, that is so hard.
Yeah.
Sharpened my talents because I went from there to many other radio stations, and now here it is. I'm trying to get my own up and running. So I got everything I needed now, and sooner or later we'll be up on the air, and I will definitely know how, or let you all know how you could track me down, because I'm going to need you.
Yep.
That's what that's about.
And we look forward to doing some drops for the show too.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. What's the format going to be, Gene?
It's going to be up-tempo music. Let me see. I call it blue-eyed soul and R&B together.
Ooh.
So it's a mixture of white and black music, up-tempo, and then in the evening times I'll slow it down, but still using black and white music together.
I love it.
So my goal is to get it to satellite radio or either an FM dial here.
Okay.
So
we will keep you in prayer and know that that's going to happen. It's just a matter of time, and it's going to happen this year too.
Yes, ma'am.
We are claiming that this year, 2022, we're going to bust out a whole new airwaves.
Yes, ma'am.
Whole new sound. This is how we do it. Yeah, I haven't forgotten it. I might be a little older and a little wiser, but I haven't forgotten good music.
Oh, for sure.
All righty now. Take it away, D.
Woo, girl, yeah, that song take me back to where was I at? 106 Jams, I think, around that time.
Whoa.
Radio. Oh, yeah. But that song was out, Montel Jordan. So yeah, I'm a radio and media protege also. Okay, I've started in I actually started in radio and worked with you guys, of course, the and airman at a couple of stations. And I also worked in print journalism. I worked in print for the Chicago Tribune. I had a publication that was in the Chicago Sun-Times, and I worked with a couple of suburban papers out in Chicago too. So that's where I started. And also I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I always had that bug for entrepreneurship. So I kind of took that and early on was an adopter to the tech space. When the internet was starting, I adopted early in that space. And that's kind of how I evolved into this entrepreneur that I am today. So I have obviously quite a few startups. The most current ones, though, is Pixely, Pixeoly.com. Pixely is a social media app. Social media platform. There's a desktop version of the platform, and there's two apps. There's one in the Google Play Store and one in the Apple Store, and everybody can download the app and come and join us on that app. There's also my other app, which is called Click It. Click is a short video app where you can go on and make all kind of fun videos and things like that. So you can join that app to KLIK, and that's in the Apple Store, and that is also in the video store. So those are the two things I'm working on. I'm still involved in media with my news site, Women's Network News, which we're actually turning that into app. It was a desktop, but I just had them redo that because it's just so easy to have apps now. And that app is pretty, I'm really excited about it because Women's Network News is going to be a global news app. And I was just looking at it and I'm so excited. I can't wait till you guys can see it, especially Falaki and Zelda and you too, Gene. But I had this app designed so that it's a global women's news app, and you can go on there and click Africa and you see what news is happening for women in Africa. You can click America, you'll see what's happening in the US, and same thing with Europe. So it's a really cool app, but it really focuses on highlighting news and things that are happening with women all around the world, which has always been something I've been passionate about, is helping women and girls, and especially in the tech space. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I know that's right. Stick to the story, girl. Stick to that story because it sounds like a good story to me.
Yes, that's the story.
Well, unfortunately, all of our teens have stories too, and I was so delighted when I saw the list of contestants this month. And I'm always on the lookout for items to share with them, for giveaways, for more cash, for more prizes, because that's what they can win, cash and prizes. And they can go to and I'll put that up shortly, HLN TV show at gmail.com. That's where they can go and register 24/7, anytime. It does not matter. You could always go there and send in your 1 minute video clip via YouTube. And if you like to, you can also send in a 10 to 15-second intro of yourself, who you are, what you like to do, and your talent. So we'll see some of that too. And we have the Brookfield Zoo. These tickets are $30 each. Do you hear me? $30, and we are giving tickets away. So if you want some tickets, we got them for you. Email us hlntvshow@gmail.com. And part of this show is being sponsored by our official sponsor, which is StreamYard, but we also have a sponsor for the boots, Roma Boots. And I know you can't see that, but I'll put it in, let it scroll. But these are for the boots that they have for babies. Aren't they cute? These are rain boots. Aren't they?
I know.
They're for babies. For size 1. So as you can see, they're for babies, very small children. And these are for even smaller children.
Cool.
Aren't they cute?
They're so adorable.
Aren't they cute? Just little rain boots. The young man, his name is Samuel. I'll be playing a clip from him later, and I will be showing the banner where you can go to. It's called Roma.com. He is a young man from Romania who has taken upon it himself to offer boots for children all over the world. It does not matter where you live. This is what he does. So I'll be sharing that information very shortly. But did I mention I got us something from Bath and Body Works for the girls who want to go to Bath and Body Works? There's a little coupon for you. Okay, you can shop. All right. Okay, so Falaki, take it away and tell us who we got here today. Oh, I can't hear you, Falaki. We just lost your audio. We can't hear you.
I am sorry about that.
There you go.
I get in this contest. Wow. Okay. I love Roma. They're so well made. I'm sorry. I'm just repeating what I was saying earlier when I was muted. They're amazing. Thank you, Zelda, for adding to the prizes. How fun. So we have 4 contestants today. We have 2 preteens and we have 2 teens. And we are going from the U.S. to Slovakia. And we're coming back. She was in Canada now. She's going to college. One of our former contestants is back now, a college student. And our final contestant, we have, it's fun. It's fun. So, Zelda, we want to start with our normal awesome video that we show about HLN and then go from there.
Yep, we're going to take it right there, and we are going to share that information with you right now so that you can see exactly who we're talking to. And if you want to vote, so get ready to vote. When you hear them, you can go right to the comment section and vote. Really simple. So, with that said and done, this is your time to do what you do. So let's take it away right here. It's the August version of the Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest. Sponsored by StreamYard.
What do you mean you aren't getting a divorce?
I remember her.
Yeah. No. Can you two work things out? It's gonna be that bad. It's gonna make me look kind of cool. Everyone thinks I'm Robbie. I can tell everyone how much you guys are loved. I'm not off like this. I mean, what am I gonna do? Billy, I need to switch schools. All my friends are still married. And you know that. Tell you how could you do this to me, huh? I mean, I'll do anything. I'll be better. I'll be better with money. I won't bug you with stupid stuff. I'll do anything.
We love you on Windy City Live. Yes, we do. Tell us, how did all this happen? How did this come about?
Well, I play me. I play Val Warner in Chirac, which is really cool. So when people see this movie, they are literally seeing Val, and I am a reporter in the movie.
Talk about the violence, but what can we do?
I think we got to be engaged, and I think engaged in a number of things in our block, in our home, in our neighborhood. We got to be engaged. We got to fight the issues. We got to fight a government that is abandoned, whole communities on the south and the west side. We got to fight a governor who's cut out every youth employment program, who's cut out violence prevention programs, who's abandoned our communities and the poor and the vulnerable. And I think we got to reach out to our brothers on the street and love them and respect them and help them, not just demonize them.
I'll just say like this. First of all, in the history of the company, God won't tell my jokes. As a young cat, I'm 37 now, started about almost 15 years ago. Elroy taking me under the wing. Let me do some jokes here and there for the radio station.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, right. It seems like
how much of a genuine heart you have, and if you're coming from a good place, people are going to criticize if they don't agree with what you're doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man?
and this
Tony
guy
Smoke,
here, man.
106.3 Chicago's R&B, and you are watching Men on Higher Learning. Now, I used to hang around with some men that was into some higher learning. It just wasn't that kind of higher learning. But
Every time I see this, it just never gets old.
I know, right?
Never.
That's so
Your
truthful.
quiet time and your
Yes.
meditation time that allows you to bring us
Bam.
the films that you do.
Whoa.
Roseland's famous arena.
Just in time.
Hey,
And now we're coming up on our first contestant. So, yeah, that contestant that we saw, the first lady, who was that? Falaki, I forgot.
last month's winner, Najla
Najla.
Majed.
Najla was the winner for July. So we always like to show the last winner from the last month. So this is the Higher Learning Network TV show intro. Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1. It's good, right? Here we go. It's the August Teen Talent
My
Contest.
name is Leland Parker Mcguire. I'm 11 years old, and I'm from Independence, Kentucky. My hobbies are
Why can't
singing,
we see him?
dancing, acting, and doing backflips. I will be
Flip?
performing the monologue First Dates. And I changed it up a little bit to fit me more.
Oh, what happened?
Oh no.
I thought that was me.
I don't know what happened.
You were
Yeah,
trying to probably adjust his face because I couldn't see his face.
Yeah,
I
I
was
Yeah.
trying to you were trying to
I was trying to adjust the space there.
Yeah. You were trying to expand it, and it just I don't know what happened, but I know you were trying to expand them out.
Good thing I got editing skills here. There we go.
There it is.
There's little Leland.
Sarah! Hey, Sarah! Oh, sorry. So, yeah, how are you enjoying grade 6 so far? Silly question. School sucks, am I right? So, I have a reason for coming to talk to you. Nick was thinking maybe you'd like to come to the gym after school. It was his idea, but I think it's a good idea because, well, I learned how to do a backflip on the weekend, and Nick was gonna record it on his phone. Maybe you can sit with the girls and get lollies and whisper, but you don't have to get lollies if you don't want.
Oh.
Does that sound like something you maybe want to do? Because I have other tricks that I can show you. So would you maybe like to? Would you maybe like to do that?
What?
What's his name, Falake?
Leland Parker.
He is the most talented first contestant. Leland Mcguire. Tell you a little bit about Leland, if you like.
What's his name again?
Bam. Hey, Bam. Welcome.
Hi.
We're so glad to have you with us. Leland Parker Mcguire is a very talented boy. He sings, he acts, he dances, and he does acrobatics. You just got a little taste there, so he'll probably be back with us for another competition because I met him initially as a tumbler. Oh my gosh, he's just a great kid, has a wonderful mom. So happy to have him. Leland is from the USA, I believe, from Vermont area.
From Vermont?
I think it was. Let me see.
Okay. Alrighty, so get those votes in, judges 1 through 5. That's for originality, their performance, and what else is there?
Confidence. Yes. Memorization.
There we go. For originality, their performance, their confidence, and memorization, and their just overall style.
Yes.
Looks like little Leland's got a little style going on. So get those votes in 1 through 5 as we go back to the contest. Let's take it away. Get those votes in now. It's Saturday, August 28th. You can vote on Facebook.com, HLNTV Show, and register for the September test.
Hi, my name is Jackman. I'm 12 years old, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. My favorite hobbies are cooking. Also, I like playing piano and playing basketball. In the sky, you'll get by. If you smile, there be fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll find that life is still worthwhile. If you just maybe ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll find that life is still worthwhile. You just smile. Do your heart to take you. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile, there'll be fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow.
To vote, Jordan Jackman, singer. Thanks for subscribing while you're there.
Let's talk a little bit about Jordan.
Jordan Jackman is
yes.
Jordan Jackman, contestant number 2. And we go to contestant number 3.
Contestant number 2.
I'm 7 years old and I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. But I was originally born in Dublin, Ireland, from Nigerian parents. My hobbies, I like to play my piano. I like to write poetry. I like listening to music and making music. And I also like to play sports. And of course, I like watching TV, especially documentaries. And my career goal is to become an actress and hopefully a poet as well. This is called To Be or To Copy. What do you see when you look at me? Do you see a copy or a person with individuality? Plastics all around me. I'm just trying to live authentically. Humans see, humans do. So, should I always follow you? Or do I walk on the opposite side? Me, myself, and I. When the real ones die, the fakes multiply. Hope I stay alive and be the only copy. Because when I copy, I'm not me. Don't want to be copied, so get your own individuality. Please. All these people look the same. And what gain? It looks lame, and I pray that I don't play that game. How'd you even find yourself in the sea of the same and plenty? I'll be on land, on the sand. Don't want to drown in the sea of bland. 10 toes up, 10 toes down. Plenty do the many. One does the only. One is what you see when you look at me. Or do you see plenty? Am I a copy, plastic, silicone, bland? Or do you see a person with individuality? One, only, I, myself, and me.
Wow. Did she say silicone bland?
She
said silicone bland. Wow, I never heard that from Lawson. She's the second time being here, isn't she, Philosophy?
Yes. You want to talk about?
Okay, that was contestant number 3, Z. 1 through 5. Performance, confidence, and memorization and style. Here's number 4.
And we've been living in Ireland for about 16, 17 years almost. I love American football. I love swimming. I love working out. I love acting, of course. I love watching films. That's my number 1. I love doing a lot of things. Here it's going to be a little bit of a showcase of what we can do.
Faith was all I had. I was driven by it, and I was told to have faith. And I believed everything the Bible said. And yet God took my mother away from me when she was at her weakest. And even though God destroyed every single cell in her body, she fought and battled her way through the last few months. And in the end, it was her faith that betrayed her.
Got a little Forrest Gump going on here.
Max, deep down in your hearts, you are that Kingdom United. You are England. Each and every one of you. England is you. And it is a space between you. Fight not for yourselves. Fight for that space. Fill that space. Make it tissue. Make it mass. Make it impenetrable. Make it unassailable. Make it yours. Make it England. Make it England.
We're out there on that pole 3 times a week for 50 years.
Oh, nice.
Nah, Dad, it was a straight place. If I was old Ben, I would have cut. Nah, that is true. And it wouldn't have taken me no 50 years to do it neither. But it never did. Why not?
All right. It was Milo, an actor from Ireland. And we're going to come back and talk a little bit about each one after the judges go through their voting, and our viewers and listeners vote too. So originality, performance, confidence, and memorization and style. And this is the one for Saturday, September 25th. You can register now at hlntvshow@gmail.com. All sponsored by StreamYard. Get those votes in now. Live voting on youtube.com, Higher Learning TV Show, and facebook.com, HLN TV Show Zelda. And here's some information about the Higher Learning Network TV show, which airs Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1 on Channel 19. And we'll be right back with Falake. After the judges get a chance to experience the checkup from the neck up. You know, I always have to have something special for my judges. Because I know you're stressed during the week. So we want you to enjoy it. We want you to have something, you know, as well as the parents, because the parents are going through a lot too. We want you to have something to.
Where's stress?
There you go. Get your stress off.
Stress relief.
From the neck up. Here we go. Enjoy.
Wow.
Little something for you. And if you want more information about the show, the information's right there. Go to higherlearningnetwork.org. Thank you, Ben Sound, for your music. We appreciate you and the YouTube nature videos. Thank you to all of our judges. Falake, my right hand, my left hand, my everything hand, my heart, my soul. Thank you, Bam. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Jane. Where did I lose Jane? Oh, there he is. I gotta bring it back to
Bam kicked me off the screen.
Bam kicked you out.
Yeah, Bam kicked me out.
Alrighty, let's get those auditions in. Get those auditions in.
Kick them out,
Cam. Show@gmail.com. Okay.
Let's go, hold on to it. Instructor curated playlist that connects you to music all night long. The Peloton bike.
Okay. Falake, take it away.
All right, so we had 2 actors today. So our first contestant and our last contestant were both acting today. And let's just go back. So we started off with Leland. He did that tumble in his piece. He's also a singer. You'll see him, I'm sure, again, hopefully soon on the show. Then we went to Jordan Jackman. Jordan, so we went from the East Coast to the South. Jordan is from Atlanta. And I think he's our first contestant from Atlanta. Jordan is 12 years old, and he is a singer and actor who truly loves to entertain. He loves to express his natural, silly, and fun behavior. He found his love for music at the age of 5. He made his first debut at the Taste of Soul, singing "I'll Be There" by Michael Jackson. And he was invited to perform at the California Jazz and Blues.
Oh, wow.
McDonald's Gospel Fest, schools, and church. Wherever there is a stage, Jordan would rather be there. Jordan also shares his love for musical theater, hitting stage productions such and lead roles such as Conrad Birdie in Bye Bye Birdie.
Oh,
and school plays as well as church plays. And I just want to end with saying Jordan feels the sky is the limit when you keep God in the center of it all.
Amen. Yes, ma'am.
Amen. Let the church say amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. And thank you, Mom Wendy, for sending us that bio about Jordan. We enjoyed him, of course. What you all remember? He was the one that said "Smile."
Yes.
Right.
Just smile. Yes. That's an old song. Zelda, do you know who wrote that or sang that? It was who was that?
I thought it was like Frank Sinatra or somebody.
I don't remember, but I know it was one of Michael Jackson's favorite songs, though.
It was. Like said, that was his favorite song. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna look that up before we leave. But that song is probably 100 years old.
Yes.
Honestly.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, don't you sing anymore, Zelda, because our ears are aching. Yeah,
I so enjoyed that. Thank you, Jordan, for that positive reminder to us during this season. So we need it. Thank you. Thank you. Next, we went to Ziga. Ziga joined us when she was a high school student. Now she is starting college, guys. So Ziga did a spoken word piece. She is also an actress with a passion for performing. She has experience in piano and keyboard, singing, dance, sports, comedy, and acting techniques such as musical theater and improv. She performed in many school, church, and professional virtual productions and has had 2 original poems featured in the Kurt Cole Media's A Moment of Your Time podcast. She has trained with the Teen Repertory Group at LA Connection Comedy Theater and received a certificate in performing arts from the NYU Tisch School of the Arts. And she's only 17. I was like, I had to even email her. She can tell you. I said, Ziga. I said, are you still in high school? Did you graduate? She said, I just graduated in June. So she is currently studying drama at the University of Calgary.
Oh,
She's from Canada. And that was an original spoken word piece that she did earlier, To Be or To Copy.
Bless
her heart. Only 17. 17.
And the piece was deep. I had to really listen to. I encourage you to, feel free to go back and listen to it again. Ziga, you took us on twists and you made us think. Thank you, Ziga, so much for sharing your talents.
Thank you, Ziga.
Happy to have you back. And Ziga has a company on Redbubble. She designs things. Go on, Ziga. Our last contestant is Milos. Was Milos Tom Cole? Milos was born in a small town in Slovakia. He moved to Ireland with his parents just 1 year after he was born and has been switching in between homes for the past 16 years. He said life has been tough. They've been trying to make some money so they can move back to Slovakia and build their own house and live there. But we've kind of been stuck for a while, he says, and just never had enough money to move back. And it's killing my parents and grandparents. And that's the reasons why I want to be an actor, so my family never has to worry about getting back home.
Oh,
wow.
How do you spell his name?
Milos. Milos.
Yes.
Milos.
Okay.
And Milos said he wants to provide the dream life for everyone. And that is his why. That is his purpose. And some of the things that he's been in are some short films, which we saw some snippets of, from an up-and-coming director named Sean Tracy's and another by his friend named Tom Tinley.
Wow.
Milos keeps on with those biblical stories, man. He don't know what doors open for him.
Yeah.
Good job.
Milo's got a little going on, and he has a variety of talent. He
And
Did you
hold
see a
on,
little Rain Man thing going on? I was like, oh,
his
okay.
scenery changed. That's what I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Right, he's
Pretty good.
had clothes on us and everything, huh?
Okay.
New character popped up.
Yeah. Okay.
A fully new character. Right. It was like a different person.
Right. He was a character.
3 different showcase pieces that he put together for us today.
Yeah. Hey, Falake, I was gonna tell you that song "Smile."
Yes,
that was it was written by John Turner and Jeffrey Parsons, but Charlie Chaplin. Because I knew it was like I knew that name, but I couldn't even remember who it was. But Charlie Chaplin sang that song.
Wow, you Googled it, huh?
Yeah, of course.
I am so glad.
Of course.
Who's that?
Google makes us look smart.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. D, what year was that?
See now. Wait, let me go back to the year. Let's see if it says what year it is.
Oh my God, Charlie Chaplin.
Oh,
that might be
yeah, that was,
1800s.
I know it was bad. It was old.
Yeah, you're talking about 1800s, probably.
Yeah, it was back in written in 1936.
Whoa.
1936. Lyrics 1954. Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
We talk about how much we enjoy when the kids find stuff that's older than we are. That's really special.
Yeah, you know what trips me out? Some of them will sing songs older than they are.
Yeah.
You wonder how in the world do you cross songs like that at such a young age?
Right.
And love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's their kind of music. That's their thing. Yes.
They go back into songs that we were listening to when we were kids.
Yeah.
So they're skipping generations to get to that level. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm like,
that's pretty wild.
Yeah, because I'm thinking to myself, how are they singing songs that they know absolutely nothing? They weren't even born.
True, their parents may not have been. Some of the parents haven't been born.
Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
A lot of us. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So some of the young people will tell me, like Zelda says, like, I go to YouTube and I find stuff. You know what I mean? I teach during the week, and the kids. I remember a kid told me over the pandemic he taught himself to speak Mandarin watching videos. He was at home. And I just love this generation and how, like you said, they use Google, they have the access, and they're using
everything. There's access now.
Yeah, YouTube is their university.
Exactly, for sure. Because you're like, how do you know that? They're like, just like what I just did. That's where I got it from. You hang around these kids.
Shoot, we learn from them. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Exactly. Every day. Every day.
So that's their university. They know everything. They find out in a second for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they will. So,
and Ben, we didn't get a chance to hear from you earlier. It's so good to see you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi, Bill.
See, I'm like, oh.
So for our listeners and viewers who don't know who Bam is, and they're probably saying, "Who is Bam?" Her name says Barbara. Who's Bam?
Oh, right. We forget.
Oh, I know
that.
Bam. I was rushing to get on. I'm sorry.
But you made it. That's what's
That's
important.
all right. You here with us.
You made it.
Yay.
So for those who don't know what you do, Barbara, now we can't hear
you.
Like, give us a little intro, Barbara.
Give us your dossier.
I work in radio broadcasting in the programming department.
And what does that mean, the programming department?
The programming department is the department where everything that you hear on air, everything creatively, that's the department that I work in. And
that means it has to go through you, right?
Well, the music, and the program director and myself, I'm the music director. He has the last say so in the music that goes on the station, but ultimately, I select the music and bring it to him, and Yeah, that's how you hear your favorite songs on the air.
Mm-hmm.
How many
And
songs have you picked out that the program director said, no, that's not gonna work?
Yeah, we hear that in some of those stories. Yeah, get us going, Bam.
Hey, I remember those days with that happening with those songs. I remember one of those songs was a song I wanted on the air called "I Used to Love Her," and they were like, "You only want that on the air because you think Common is cute." Which I did think that, but that had nothing to do with why I wanted the song.
Oh wow! Okay,
that's funny how you go back and you think like that. Yeah, because it was a new song. He was a local artist in Chicago, and people were like, she only want that song on there because she just think he cute, and that was well, so who was right?
Right. And
they were right on both accounts
because that was a hit record right there. So.
Right. Yeah, that was back in the 106 days. Was it? Yeah.
No, to answer your question, at this stage, we don't have too many. We don't have too many like disagreements as it comes to music. We're pretty much on the same page.
Oh, you know each other. That's
right. They've been around each other a long time. They're like a whole married couple.
I got one other question for you too.
They know each other well.
Did your station ever play Coolio's Gangster's Paradise?
Yes.
So Coolio's Gangster's Paradise, if I remember correctly, I don't remember us being in existence then.
No, that was during the 106 times.
Yeah, this station started in 2001. We're just celebrating our 20th anniversary.
Yeah, that was 106 Jams.
So 106 Jams, where I interned that, they would have played it.
Have you all ever played it though?
Oh, you mean
on our sister station, so
Power
103.
Yeah.
On the Power.
Not on Power. It would be played on our old school station.
I'm sorry?
It would get played on our old school station.
Well, you know what?
6.3.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny because I was waiting. You know, I was speaking on behalf of Power Side, which I know you run, and when I was at GCI and the song was running wild, then they felt the same way as you did, that they didn't play that song because they felt like it wasn't their type of hip hop that they were looking for. It was more or less B96 type and not a GCI type. So I couldn't get Elroy to play that song to save my life, and Jay was with us. He wouldn't touch that song, and Jay Allen was with us when that song was out. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing when you think about those songs and how they get played and what the backstory is on some of them. I remember, you know what song I remember having a conversation with Elroy about was it was Lauryn Hill. What's that song, Lauryn Hill? What her first song that she did with
I should know that.
Killing Me Softly with the
Killing Me Softly.
I would never forget. I was in Elroy's office, and it was like a bunch of us in there. I was up there that day, and he was like, "So, do you think this is a song people would listen to? I mean, what do you guys think?" He was really asking about this song, and we all obviously voted that yes, this is a song for the station. So it's amazing when you think about some of the backstories, of some of the songs and how some music directors, because he always he did ask input about from other people. He wanted to know what the staff thought sometimes, or what other people thought about songs as he was making a decision. I think that's what made him one of the greatest programming directors. And you don't really know that about him. He wanted to know your opinions and ask questions.
Yes, he wasn't too big-headed where he didn't value the listening audience opinions, and we appreciate that.
Right. People that work there. He's gonna have the final decision, but I think that did have an impact on that decision, knowing kind of what the consensus was, and that way you kind of check yourself to make sure you're thinking on the path.
For sure.
We got a whole programming thing going on today.
And speaking of Elroy, you know he has transcended radio. He is now Elroy, the coach.
Okay, you're right. He's consulting.
You know
Which
that. I know
I'm surprised it took him so long. I'm like,
Me
Richard, where you been, Elroy?
I'm like, this is him. This is who he is. This is what he do. I said, well,
Yeah,
you
he
know,
was doing that anyway.
But you know what? As somebody that has been like, I've been in this whole tech space a long time. I will tell you, there are a lot of people making a lot of money with talent, like Elroy has, like Bam has, and like they don't even have, and most of them don't have any type of talent. I mean, and I'm not saying they have no talent, but I mean they're teaching in a space where it relates to podcasting, speaking, talking, and things, and they have no background, but they're making a lot of money because it has nothing to do with their background. They know how to market, and they know the internet and what they need to do to be able to get in front of people.
Well, yeah, the talent carries on, is what you're basically saying.
Yeah.
So
it's about being able to market yourself and get in front of people. But the point is, when you have the talent, like somebody like Elroy has, you actually can do a higher ticket in terms of what you're charging for your services, and people are going to come to you now because you've got that background and talent to be able to help. Because podcasting, like I've been in podcasting, you guys, for about, like 8 years. But now you've got more people, trying to be in that music space, whether it's doing radio, podcasting, all those kind of things.
Hey, who's responsible for that verbiage on the bottom of the screen that said "on the air everywhere"?
I am.
That you putting it there?
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna believe it, but that was one of my drops at GCI. Gene Phillips, on the air everywhere.
Really?
Everywhere. Yeah. Everybody should be on the air everywhere these days. Even if you got terrestrial, you should still be on the air.
That's right. That's one of my drops. They were saying that drop was created for me because I was on 1390, I was on 107.5, and I was on the Beat Chicago Jam and Oldies. All three of those stations are one.
You were
so
on the air
gave me that drop on the air everywhere.
On the air everywhere.
Literally.
Wow. Yeah. All over. Leave one station and go to the next.
Wow.
Bam tried to kick me off, and she kicked herself off this time.
I think we lost her. Yeah, it looks like she kicked herself.
But I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. My duty is calling me.
All right now. Yeah, it's 12:53. I want to thank you, everyone, so very much for taking the time out of your very busy schedule today.
Yes, ma'am.
All the contestants. We have everything that we need to do. All I need the judges to do is to send their votes in to hlntvshow@gmail.com. There's Bam. I found her back. Hey, Bam, we found you back.
Sorry.
Yeah, but we got her back. So just tally up your votes, 1 through 5, for originality, performance, conference, memorization, and overall style, and send that to hlntvshow@gmail.com. Oh, but I do have to ask one question for Bam. And I know this is a kind of touchy subject, but I'm going to ask anyway. Oh,
4 contestants. Yep.
It's 4, right? Okay.
Originality, performance, confidence, memorization, and style.
Okay.
But I have to ask this question, and you can just zoom out if you don't want to answer it, Bam.
I want to hear this.
Is anyone in Crawford Broadcasting playing any of R. Kelly's music while he's on trial? I'm just curious because they played it to death when he was on the streets. I mean, we know that music should be no more than one song per rotation. We had like 3-4 his songs in 1 hour.
Well, it's still being played on the I would tell you it's still being played on Pandora.
On Pandora.
Yeah, it's still playing on Pandora.
Okay.
I think it's still playing quite a few places actually.
Okay. Well, I know they play it at the skating rink, even though I can't skate. Shout out to my beard whist buddies. I play beard whist. All I can do is sit and play now. But back when they were rolling, they were playing R. Kelly, and they still playing. Anyway, just curious. Just thought I'd ask.
I could say this, Zelda.
Will you be playing it?
You remember back in the 90s when he got into the same type of trouble?
Uh-huh.
And I could remember B96 dropping his music, and they said they would never play another R. Kelly song. I'm not real sure about V because we weren't as connected to V as they are today, but GCI did, and Elroy said that we couldn't. He basically put a gag order on us that we couldn't say anything derogatory about him because he was in on the music seminars and stuff like that. So a lot of kids were still turning to him for direction on how to put together songs and stuff. So he made us play his music and keep whatever thoughts we had about him clean.
Oh. Okay.
Damn, what did you end up saying about it?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I have no comment on that one.
No comment.
Smart businesswoman.
Yes, no comment, right?
That's how they do it. I just
exactly.
Question, though.
Right. I mean, because I think some people have separated, and I'm not talking for Van, but honestly, I know because his music is still played in a lot of places, and some people have managed to separate what he's done from the music, from his art, and so I guess that's a question, if people are able to do that, but that's another show, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a talk show.
Well, maybe we need to do a show on that one.
Right. Because I mean, if you look at that, I mean, I honestly look at it, and obviously, we can look at a whole lot of things that are going on. Because now you have to talk about: are you going to take Weinstein away from all of his movies and films that he's done? How are you going to go? Because it can't just be about R. Kelly. It has to be about a blanket of all these types of things that are happening in this Me Too movement, and that means you need to go back and then you do a represent everybody, take everybody's stuff away.
There would be no more. There would be no more entertainment.
There it is. If he locked up, he's not going to enjoy it too much anyway. So here we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
So what's the difference?
There we go.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I just want to ask for the kids. Do you have any advice on things that they can do to help get played?
Yeah, so I just had a call with one of the Chicago artists yesterday, and he asked the same question. And social media is such a great tool that the kids have now that I suggest they use social media to promote their music, to reach to their fans. Use social media to your advantage. That definitely works for the generation today. Also, reach out to the DJs. Especially if you are hip hop artists, reach out to the DJs at your favorite station. You'll be surprised. Some of them will play you, but just make sure your music is radio friendly, meaning that it's edited with no cursing in it.
No cursing.
And that everything is professional. So those are just two ways that artists can get their music played. Well, actually, one way artists can get their music played, but use your social media as a marketing tool.
Thank you.
Jeanette says, lovely talent. I vote for Jordan Jackman. Love the Michael Jackson throwback. Reminds me of a little Michael. Yeah.
Tomorrow, Michael Jackson's birthday is tomorrow, too.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. That is.
Wendy Jackman says she's voting for Jordan. Thank you, Wendy. And
well, look, y'all, I got to run. Y'all kept me long enough. I got to go. I hate to, but I got to go. I see y'all.
All right. Thank you, Airman. We'll see you next month, September 3rd.
All right, Sam.
All over again. Love, peace, and hair.
Get that studio up, Gene.
So, thank you, Wendy. That's Jordan's mom.
Oh, is it?
Coming in. Thank you, Jeanette. Yes, we love Jordan as well. We love everyone from Slovakia to Atlanta to Canada to the East Coast.
So I have a question. How do you all solicit for the talent because I see they are from around the world.
Yes.
Yes.
That would be for Lucky.
And I'm so glad you asked us. That is an awesome question. So Wendy actually learned about it from a friend. So I was thrilled about that. I look often on Backstage. I started working with Backstage some years now, and we have a partnership with my alma mater, my graduate school. So I hit them up, let them know I'm looking for some talented kids and some of the most amazing kids that all over the world. Reach out, let me know that they would like to be a part of this.
Do you
So
check out like YouTube stuff too, Palaki?
Say it again.
Do you go check out like YouTube and stuff too to kind of see what's out there with the kids?
That's a great question. No, I haven't yet. I've done reached out to schools and like children's centers, like the Boys and Girls Clubs, things of that nature. But I did go on TikTok. But yes, I get the majority though from Backstage website.
Okay. Well, that's good information to know.
Yes.
And I wanted to share the sponsor who gave us books, who gave us boots. I can't even say the word boots.
I was like, where's the books at?
These are the boots that were given to us from Roma. These are children, very small children. And these are the other ones. This is a size 1.
That's a 1.
That's a 1, and this is a 8. I think these are 8s. Yeah. Oh, this is an 8, and this is a 10. So I guess they're like 2 and 3 year olds, like that, something like that.
Oh wow, those are so cute, Milo.
Aren't they cute?
Yes.
Make you want some more boots.
And I can tell they work. You know what I mean? That material.
Yes, and that's the fantastic thing about it. I forgot to mention is that when you buy one, they give away one free. This is a guy from Romania. This is an organization, eaachicago.org, where I've been a volunteer for over 30 years. They just celebrated their 30th year anniversary yesterday at the office, and some of the videos I just can't make public because they were having a good time, so I can't show that. But I'm going to post them on my blog. Yeah. And everything don't need to be on the internet. Everything, we'll know that. You just don't know your So I want to pull up the screen so that you can see his a website. It's called RomaBoots.com, and I'm pulling it up right now.
Do they have adult boots?
Yeah, I have several. I have a couple pair. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those are cute.
They're really nice. Roma Boots, RomaBoots.com, and I think you should be able to see that now. Can you see it?
Yes.
Oh wow, those are nice.
Yeah, and he started in Romania, but he goes all over the world. Every purchase gives purpose.
Wow, I like that. I did.
Yeah, every kind of boot you can think of, they have them.
Oh wow, those are cute.
And his name is Samuel. I don't want to say the wrong.
I thought you were gonna say Jackson.
Almost. That's why I caught myself. I don't think his last name is Jackson, but
yeah.
I want to let you see some more of the boots because he's been doing this for at least 10 years that I know of, and he sent us boots complimentary. And that's just he has a big heart and he has a passion for children. And I don't know why that's taken so long to render, but while it does, I'm going to come back here because it's just taking just a little bit too long.
Wow.
But anyway, you go to Roma Boots and you will see that, and they have a 10% discount too. So,
on the website when you pulled it up, it showed. He said 11 years. They've donated $5 million worth of boots.
Yes.
So I mean, that's outstanding.
I like that. I love companies that give back. I think that's so important, and with good causes attached to. Oh, there again. Looks like they're
there they go. That's they have names of the boots. This is the Chelsea Matte Leopard Women's Rain boot.
Wow. It's sold out. That's sold out. That's a popular one. It's sold out.
Yeah.
There's some more. There's the yellow one. There's the red one. Yeah,
Wow.
they're hard to keep in stock. I mean, everybody at the office has at least 3 or 4 pairs because they're so comfortable and they're so
nice.
cute. And these are just the short boots.
Right, I was gonna say, don't they have the tall ones too?
Yeah, I'm scrolling through all of them. Those are just the short ones.
Oh, I like the floral ones.
They keep, yeah, they got the tall ones too. So let me go to another page and see. Yeah, they got
two colors.
Yeah. Let me go to. Oh, and they have men's rainbows too. I didn't know that.
Wow.
Accessories.
Where's men's rings? Oh, those are sold out too. Okay. Let's go to the children's rain boots.
Well, business is
aren't
good.
they cute?
Oh wow, those are
Yes.
really cute.
The pink and the blue, and there's the red and the yellow, like the ones that I showed you.
Yeah.
Right. There's the lilac, purple.
Their pricing is good too. They're reasonable in terms of their pricing because some of the rainbows are super expensive.
Yeah, and they last forever. So
yeah.
And he got the inverted umbrellas. I just love that.
Say that again.
And he had inverted umbrellas.
Oh yeah, umbrellas too. Oh wow.
Yep.
I need to see that.
So that's
Great
all you
sponsor.
That's all you got to do is go to romaboots.com and be sure and mention that Zelda sent you there. And you'll be glad you did. Okay. All right. So I need you ladies to text me and let me know of your availability so we can do I know, Bam, you won't be doing it, but a show on whether or not how to separate the man from the music.
Oh, I know. We're in trouble.
And also, let me turn this around so y'all don't see Tony in his PJs. Okay. He's like, can y'all see me? Can y'all see me?
Hey, Tony.
Bam said, hey, Tony.
And
D said, hey, Tony.
Hey.
He making lunch.
Well, what are you making for lunch? I'm hungry.
I think he's making a potato salad and something else.
Oh my goodness!
You know my baby like to cook. Let him cook.
I know you got a cooking man over there.
Okay,
Let me know when he cooked the greens again. Woo,
Yeah.
Them greens was good.
Oh my
you
goodness.
cooking greens again, Tony? You gonna make some soon? And I'm gonna make sure because I'm going to the store today to get some. So
I'm gonna have to come to Chicago. I got to get in town now. Hopefully, because I've been here since the pandemic.
Yes,
I need to come in.
Greens and things.
Well, wait, we gotta come to you.
I know.
Yeah, we do.
We need to come
in December. In December, because it's too cold.
In December.
It's too hot right about now.
We need to plan something seriously because we were talking about that. We need to seriously plan something. I think because I had now you know I'm a grandma now, so my daughter was pregnant. Like
she a granny now.
I know, right? Ooh. But we
should modern granny though. She's not a rock.
They have all. I was telling Bam before they got all these spas and resorts and stuff out here. Oh my God, it's beautiful, like Scottsdale. So
I heard about Scottsdale.
We could go to Palm Springs.
Yeah.
That's like 4 hours for me. I think 4.5. San Diego, 4.5 hours for me.
Palm Springs, Florida?
No, Palm Springs in California. That's yeah. Or Palm Desert. They got Palm Springs, but Palm Desert is like the new beautiful Palm Springs.
Oh,
that's like So there's so many places out here.
Yeah, that's another retirement spot.
Yeah, people just
right. Oh, I didn't know it was that close to you though.
I didn't either.
Yeah, it's only like about 4 or 5,
I've been
5
to Palm
hours.
Springs.
I mean, if I go to LA, it's about 6 hours for me driving to LA from here. 6.5. It's 4.5 to Vegas. Takes me 4 hours and 30 minutes to get to Vegas. So I'm close to a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So we could figure it out.
Wow.
Yes, we can.
Figure it out. We do a girls' trip.
Sounds like a trip to me. We way overdue.
Yay!
With this pandemic, we're way overdue. I was thinking about going to have you been anywhere, ma'am? Because I was thinking about going to because I was having this desire to be around some water. So I was thinking about at first I was thinking about like Aruba, Turks and Caicos, somewhere like I wanted an island or something to go to.
I want to go to Turks and Caicos too. That's on my bucket
You
list.
do too? Okay, so that's on my list too. Let's figure it out. Anybody else want to go to Turks? Let's go.
I would love to.
Isn't that where the lady from Chicago?
Yeah, Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray, the South Side of Chicago,
the first lady over there for a while with her husband. The husband, and she was there too.
Yeah, Iyanla Van Zandt had to help her with that issue. So
yeah, but it's beautiful from what I understand. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So
the perfect resort over there.
Okay, so we can figure that out. We need to plan that trip.
Yep.
So when can you go, Bam? When you thinking about? This is where we at now?
I can go whenever.
Okay, this is August. We're in. This is almost the end of August. Wow, time is flying. So
Tuesday is September.
The best time to go is during the winter for you guys anyway.
Yeah.
So
December, January, February, March.
Yeah, I'm
May. It's still cold in May in Chicago.
Right, so we got all these cold months you guys coming up. So it's better for you to escape when it gets cold, really. And then to get ready to get cold.
Yes. Stay hot forever.
December, see, I go places sometimes like around the holidays. So, but I don't know. So we'll look and see what they have going on and what kind of promotions, because there's a lot of promotions out there right now.
I'm sure it is. They need people.
All right, so let's look into it, girls. Let's go.
All righty, so let's do it. It's a done deal. And in the meantime, in between time, we will be announcing the winners.
Yes, our winners.
On Monday Morning Mindfulness on blogtalkradio.com, The Female Solution, from 7 till 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And if you would prefer to see it, you can always see it on our Facebook or YouTube channel. The choice is yours. So, well, whatever you do, vote. Encourage the young people. Please vote. Send those votes in now to hlntvshow@gmail.com. Okay? We'll be announcing at 9 o'clock. We'll announce it just before we go off the air at 9 o'clock. Okay? All righty. Get those
24 hours.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Open is open for the next 24 hours.
Yes. Well, today is Saturday, so midnight tomorrow?
Yes.
Midnight. Okay. So we can get those in. You have until midnight Sunday night, depending on what part of the world you at. What is it, the 30th? No, Monday's the 30th, so the 29th.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and happy birthday to my sister, Hattie Frierson Johnson, who made her transition a couple of months ago. Happy birthday. Tomorrow is her birthday. She has the same birthday as Michael Jackson, so we will be celebrating her life, a celebration, because, honey, don't feel sorry for her, because she lived very well. In Washington Park, 57th and Cottage Grove. So the family will be on one side, and I will be on the other side, because I have my Big Woods players on Sunday now. So I'm going to be running back and forth across the street, but best believe I will be there. Cars in one hand, family with some juice in the other hand, okay? And notice I said juice and not alcohol, because this body here, we don't do alcohol that well. So I drank a glass of wine and I'm out of it. I come home every Tuesday, and Tony's like, "You've been drinking heavy." I say, "I had but one glass of wine." He was like, "I can tell." Okay,
right, exactly, girl. A glass of wine or 2 drinks sometimes.
You need but one. Yeah. Well, I never could drink.
I might have to.
I think men hold alcohol better than we do. But wait. I got some women in my family that can drink a man up under the table. So that ain't true. I take that back.
Yeah,
but it's more than me. Anyway.
You can't drink to get drunk. You
don't drink to get drunk.
Have a little, feel good, but don't drink to get drunk.
For the young people, if you got to go out and drinking with folks, be with a group. Don't be by yourself. Be with somebody who will take your keys if you're driving. Be with somebody who really
get a ride. Call somebody.
Yeah, call some. Don't be call somebody. If you're scared to call your mom and dad, call somebody. Cause
Call somebody to pick you up.
and if you're drinking in a bar, and you're probably too young to be in a bar, but I was in a bar when I was 16, so I know it ain't nothing changed since then. Don't let your drink down on the bar. Go dance and come back because they're slipping Mickeys in your drink. So don't do that. Better yet, just keep your bottle of water in your pocket and get your boogie on, and you'll be all right. You'll make it home safe. Okay. See you Monday morning, 7 until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time on blogtalkradio.com, the female solution, and YouTube. When you go to YouTube, when you see that logo right there, it's the Higher Learning TV show, and we'll see you then. Until then, stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to more of Higher Learning. And see you September 25th, right here, 12 noon until 1 p.m. Get those audition tapes in. Tapes, you tell them, oh, right. Get those video clips in. YouTube.com, Higher Learning TV show. Love, peace, and hair grease. Make it a great day. Thanks for watching. The Soul.